look. Go ahead.
Woo! All right. Night 2 of our WrestleMania predictions.
Yeah.
Look at you. You've got cheat stuff up already on your computer.
It's not cheat stuff. No, it's not. No, it says,
My God.
no, it's saying like, will this person win?
Oh, okay.
All
right.
It's like a thing.
All right, I have my notes.
I have my notes.
You have a computer
In
telling
my
you what to do.
noggin.
All right, what's your first one? Let's go. WrestleMania Night 2. WrestleMania Night 1 about ready to begin. We got to get this rolling.
Women's Tag Team Championship. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus whoever wins the night before.
We talked about that on the last video. Way to go.
Well, I'm just saying, that's the first one on there.
I know.
And whoever wins.
We already
is what
talked
we
about
said.
that one.
I'm just repeating myself.
We already talked about that one. Next.
Riddle versus Sheamus for the United States Championship.
Okay, that is a different one. Go.
I am going to go with Riddle. I think he has momentum.
Like he's rolling down the river? Mm-hmm. Okay.
On his scooter.
I do not like the way that they're making him kind of a big dumb. I do not like that, but it works. And I hated him when he first came out, and he has worn on me, and I really like him. I'm also going to say Riddle to retain the championship.
Kevin, you're copying me. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
I'll go first on that one. Mm-hmm. I think this is a stupid match.
And Logan Paul is in Sami Zayn's corner. Let's also say
Yeah.
stupid.
It is stupid. We talked about that in the last one. I do not like outside. Like, I don't mind every now and again, but, like, I don't get it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say there really isn't any reason why Kevin Owens wins this. Like, I'm going to say Sami Zayn.
I'm going to say Kevin Owens.
Okay. I think Sami Zayn, just because the dude's got to have some, like, I was actually shocked he wasn't one of the people cut when all the stuff happened. Like, there are several wrestlers that were cut that I would have rather Zack Ryder stuck around. And I would have rather Rusev stuck around.
Yeah.
Than Sami Zayn. So
he's very boring. I think Kevin Owens will win with the help of Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul will whatever and do something and blah, blah, blah.
Here's my only thing is that I hope the whole conspiracy thing just
goes away
because it's boring.
And it makes no sense at this point.
All right, next up.
Intercontinental Championship, Big E versus Apollo Crews, Nigerian drum match.
What in the hell does that mean?
The curiosity here is what exactly a Nigerian drum match entails. That's what my computer says. Nobody knows what the crap this is.
Is a Nigerian drum that one that you put in between your hands and you do this and the little balls?
I think that's from like.
I'm pretty sure that's a Asian land.
I don't.
China.
I don't
Japan,
know.
Korea,
I thought it was from like Mexico. I don't know.
Okay. Obviously, the Nigerian drum match. Okay, here's my hope for this.
Okay.
First off, Apollo Crews wins. That's where I'm going with that.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Here is what I hope it is. I hope it's not a wrestling match at all. And I hope it's like that Will Ferrell and the dude from the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer. And I hope they have a drum off. Like, I like. And then the one that has the best beat wins. That would be so bad. That would be awesome. If they never wrestled, could you imagine? Like, Big E is one of the biggest wrestlers in the world. You imagine him hitting on a bongo? Like, that would be so fun.
I'm going to go with Big E. I'm thinking.
To win the Nigerian drum off?
Yeah.
If they're hitting a drum off, or if somebody's head isn't put through a drum, I'm going to be upset.
I don't know what to tell you because
I hope they go, hey, kind of like the Lion King.
That's exactly what.
kind of doing Andy Kaufman. Oh, I can't wait. Drum match. Thank goodness.
The Fiend versus Randy Orton. The Fiend is going to win. He's magical.
You think the Fiend is going to win?
Yeah, he's magic.
Okay.
And he's a demon.
All right, here was my hope. And this was my hope for NXT. Was I did not see Finn Balor losing the way he did.
Yeah.
I was hoping that maybe there was like some Fiend-esque something. Like Alexa Bliss could have just shown up, little small package. And that would create the demon to come back to where there is a demon Fiend match, which I think would be awesome.
I'm hoping that...
I don't think that'll ever happen.
I'm hoping that Alexa... I know there's been talks of like her getting her own mask and stuff. So maybe something big will happen tonight. And that'll make her like get her own mask or something.
I don't see anything... Like, I don't know where Randy Orton goes after this. Like, if he just loses to the Fiend, is it just, like, wiped clean and he, like, goes and fights? Maybe he could be the next one in the drum off. Like, the Intercontinental Championship goes to Apollo Crews, and then all of a sudden it's just drum off. And then, like, Carter Beauford from the Dave Matthews Band could come and he could be the Intercontinental Champion for the win.
We are getting way off.
I'm going with the Fiend.
Asuka, I look at her name and I want to say it wrong. I almost said Asuka like you did the other day. Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. Dun, dun, dun. Am I going first?
Whichever you want to do.
Rhea Ripley.
You're going Rhea?
I think so. First of all, Asuka's had the title for a long, long, long time. And I think that Rhea's going to come in, scoop it up, and be the women's champion. She just came in. They have to do something big with her.
I think Asuka retains.
Okay.
And I think there will be a special somebody come to the match. I think Charlotte Flair will be the reason for the win. Mm-hmm. And I think that will get Rhea versus Charlotte because they kind of went on an NXT path and it was pretty good stuff. So I think that brings that to the big stage. So I'm going to go Asuka, but I think there will be some outside thing. But I do think Rhea Ripley like owns Asuka in this to look big and kind of have a push of being that conquering woman.
All right. The big one. The main event. Which I'm not real excited about it. Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan. First of all, I'm so sick and tired of their storyline. They have drugged this stupid thing out. I mean, do you agree? I feel like they have drug out this whole Edge, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan thing for such a long time. I'm so glad that they're finally fighting to get over with.
Here's my thing. I understand why the WWE does a triple threat match. I mean, it's 2 days. These pay-per-views, I mean, it's going on right now probably with pre-matches. And there's probably like me versus you. Like they have some people, because they got to get everybody on the card. Yeah. It's kind of like WWE went the whole, like, everybody gets a participation trophy. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah. Everybody wrestle.
I hate, like, they do a good job of making me hate Roman Reigns. They really do. And I think that's what they want. They want you to not like Reigns, even though he is the chosen one. I hate that Edge is back. Watching in NXT, there is so much talent in NXT. Men and women or whatever. NXT always blows away the pay-per-views when they have the takeovers.
I mean, every single fight on the takeover, both nights, like, it was so freaking good. Everyone, like that what's her name? Io Shirai, or I can never say her last name. Io. She jumped down from that skull, and I don't know how she didn't break her leg. Sorry. Spoiler alert. She jumped off the skull. I didn't say who won. She jumped off the skull, and it looked like she's going to break her legs. I don't know how she didn't do it.
Okay, let's talk about Roman again.
Okay, sorry.
Went squirrel. I don't like how they're bringing these people back. I like, if you're going to bring somebody back, I want Hogan to give somebody the big boot and the leg drop and rip his shirt off. Like, if we're going to bring people into it, I get Edge as a big, like, I get it. Edge wasn't Edge on the way out, like, that was my, like, kind of a thing with Edge and all that. So it's not that big of, like, when Austin returns or if Flair comes out or does something like that. But I hope Edge doesn't win because I don't want him around anymore.
I think Daniel Bryan's going to win.
That's who you're going with?
Yep.
That's who I was going to go with. Because I think it's his last go. They're going to make him, like, heel.
They're going to make Daniel Bryan heel?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's going to have this attitude and all that stuff.
No, he's going to be the baby face and Edge and Roman, because Edge is already starting to turn heel a little bit, like with the being the judge and stuff. So he's flipping to be a bad guy.
All right, since you're going Daniel, I'm going Roman Reigns.
Okay.
I don't know why. But
you just want to be different?
I don't want to pick the same person that you do.
Win!
But
I'm gonna.
I don't know. The company loves Roman Reigns, and I don't get it. Even like in the Shield, I thought he was the worst one in the Shield. I thought Dean and Seth were better than him.
Yeah.
I've never. Like, I understood John Cena. I understood John Cena. Like, it was kind of cool to not like him, and he did all that stuff, and I got the push for Cena. I do not get the push for Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns, there are, if I were to do like a top 10 of the people, like wrestlers right now, Reigns isn't in my top maybe 20.
I also, like, since he's been the champion and all this crap's been going on, when's the last time he actually wrestled?
Well, he doesn't wrestle really anyway.
Like, he sits in a chair and he watches everybody else wrestle.
Mm-hmm. He has got real good at being the head of the table on the rolly chair.
I'm just going to sit right here in my chair and I'm going to make faces like this. That's
all right.
what he looks like.
So we've got our picks. Would love to hear your picks, but I have a question for you.
What is it?
There is always like a surprise. There's always something that happens at WrestleMania.
Okay.
So, for instance, like one year, like The Rock and Stone Cold came out and like Hogan and they talked and like all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Do you have like a theory or a thought of a surprise of who may be coming or who might? Because I have one.
Maybe Brock Lesnar comes back.
Does not have a WrestleMania match, does he?
No, he hasn't done anything in a long time. And I feel like, what's he doing? So maybe he just shows up.
Okay.
I don't know what he does, but maybe he shows up. I don't know.
I think Ronda Rousey shows up tonight.
I hope she does. Oh, I love Ronda Rousey.
I think Rousey comes and starts getting it.
That'd be awesome. So do we get an extra bonus point
if one of us are right? Because Scott is not here to...
But for this.
For ours?
Yeah.
So you're saying Brock Lesnar shows up and I say
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey.
All right, yeah. We'll say a bonus point if that happens.
Okay.
Heard it here. All right. Enjoy Mania weekend.
Woo!
Do you have anything else to say?
No.
Start the music.
Oh, I didn't even think about saying that.
Peace out, skillets.